Okay, picture this. In a world of online games, a lot of people keep playing with friends. Actually, a bunch of friends. But what happens to those that play solo? It's not only me that plays games alone, but also a lot of other people. And there's a certain beauty in playing alone. Sometimes it's just more fun to play on your own and not to try to do something that other people want. You have your own choice, your own play style, and you can just have fun. No pressure, nothing else. Yeah, and most people tend to have fun. Well, unlike those guys. Yeah, some people are a bit angry. But I'm not here to make this video sentimental at all. What I'm trying to do is to show you guys my experience I've had in the past few years where I played a lot of games alone and what you can do to maybe get out of that cycle and enjoy games again. There is a beauty in playing alone. What the f, man? Holy shit, bro. Was ist das denn? Oh, shit. As you can see, I do have a lot of fun in a bunch of different games, but to make you enjoy games again, I have 5 advices for you. Alright, quick stop. So if you're just here to see if any of the advices actually fit you, I'm gonna put some timestamps down below and chapters so you can skip to one point or the another to see if any of the advices are actually good for you. Alright, back to the video. My first advice is that you should stop playing competitively. It might sound a bit harsh for some people, but generally seen, you're not going to be hitting the top ranks in each game that you play. And having that dream is fine, but it should be a bit realistic and turn it down a bit. If you keep making every single thing very competitive, you will not be able to enjoy the game as much as you'd like to. Personally, ever since I started implementing this idea into every single game I play, I've started to realize that I didn't see games as what they are, more like as a chore, not actually as something I want to spend my time on to recharge. Most people that play games, they do it as a hobby and just play it for fun. But sometimes people try to play games very efficiently and make the best out of them, especially in online games where competing is an essential part to having fun. But at the same time, that's also kind of an issue. If you're constantly competing against each other to see if you're better than the other person, you're also probably not going to have a lot of fun. At one point or another, you're probably going to meet someone, or at least a team of people, that is going to be just as good as you, or way better than you. What are you going to do about it? There's not much you can do. You compete at your best, and you win or you lose some. Technically seen, that is also kind of something that people think is fun, but for some people, it is not really fun. So the best ideal way to conquer it is to make sure you're not as competitive. If you do win or lose, that you're just enjoying it, that you at least got to play the game. But trust me when I say this, I've been someone that has been competitive about every single game. I've only been playing multiplayers ever since I was 9 or 10 years old. Never really touched single players a lot, unless it was something that I didn't even know that was single player. I didn't do it on purpose, I just didn't play a lot of single players because they cost money. And so I just started playing a lot of multiplayer games like CSGO, Apex Legends, Call of Duty, Warzone, that kind of stuff. I really got into those because it was first a shooter and I enjoyed those, and I was also kinda good at it. But because I was kind of good at it, I've always wanted to win. And that's the issue. If you're competitive, you're not going to be able to win every single game, even if you try hard, even if you try your best every single time. I'm not saying that it's not possible for you, but what I'm trying to say is there is a certain joy in just trying to be someone that has fun at the game and not trying to win every little thing. My second advice is to play games while messing around, especially in multiplayer where a bunch of a game is determined by the weapons and the playstyles and the different kinds of loadouts you can choose. Make the game a bit worse or better for other people. If you're someone who enjoys playing grenade launchers or explosives in finals, for example, you can do that. There's a bunch of actual good ways to play the game with, for example, grenade launchers, or even a small weapon I hate, but we don't talk about that. Light players, they are able to choose a bow. This bow is pretty cool actually, and it's a lot of fun if you just make sure to hit your shots. That's the one downside it has, is that you gotta be accurate, but if you're into it, the game is going to be a lot of fun. I think you get the point. If you go into a game and you get bored of him, just make sure to play some messed up loadouts. Make it a bit more fun, make it a bit more different than what you used to know about the game. Of course you can do that with other games too, like for example in Call of Duty to make a messed up class with a weird weapon. Or you can also go into other games that is not necessarily the finals, but the finals is the easiest because there's a lot more versatility in each different class. Remember why. Why you started playing the game, why you enjoyed the game in the first place, and why you are doing this. For me, my reasoning is that I loved games since I was a child. And it has kind of become a part of me, a part of my life, that I just start up a game every single day and play a bit. It's something that relieves stress from me. It's something that I enjoy doing. It's not something that I hate. And that's what gets me the most. It's because I feel the most burnout right now about games that I actually love. I just can't open them. And to help you here is to remember the game as something you enjoyed. Of course, there were some bad times where you had some bad games, where you had a bad experience, but that's also part of the process. That's part of your journey. And you should be able to embrace every single moment, even if it was good or bad, and that's what you should remember. Remember why you started. I know it might sound like something weird, but you gotta force yourself to maybe play that game again. If you really enjoyed the game, then why is it that you can't open it anymore? Why is it that you can't play it anymore? Is it because you're not good anymore at the game that you used to be? Or is it because you don't like it? But you gotta ask yourself, do you really not like it? Or is it because of external factors? Is it because someone told you that the game is bad? Is it because you think that you tell yourself that it's bad? I gotta tell you, if you like something and you're giving up on something, please fight for it a bit. Please fight for the game that you enjoy, play it a bit more, enjoy it even if you have a bad experience in the first few hours. That's how it is for everyone. And to get past this feeling, to get past this issue, the only thing is to stay and preserve. Become someone that remembers